Hey guys, James here today and welcome back to another house building video here on my channel. So today, this was a popular request to create a futuristic starter home in the style of the futuristic house I did the other day. Of course, this has a very creative name as well. Futuristic, or small futuristic house, sorry. Yeah, so this was supposed to be a starter and it, it began really well. I was like, yeah, this is going well. And then, long story short, it's not a starter. It's far off being a starter. So yeah, enjoy anyways. It's a smaller house. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. Ends up pretty cool. So going with obviously a similar roofing scheme because, I mean, just a lot of people wanted to see a smaller version of the other one. So that's what I did. It was really cool to see as well. Like I noticed a lot of people sort of were inspired by that particular design. And I saw a lot of people like sort of tweeting, or even there was even a couple of posts on the Sims subreddit about people being inspired by the design and creating their own versions. It was really cool to see. And that was awesome. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so just going, this time I remembered about doing that sort of curved balcony because I wanted to do that last time, but I totally forgot about it. So I chucked them in this time. I initially wanted to fix the roof right there in front of us where it goes through the flooring, but I decided to keep it. I thought it would kind of create a nice little sort of fencing or sort of artificial fencing between the balcony and the little curved bit. That curved bit does actually move because you'll see in a little bit, it actually does create some problems downstairs, but that's not really a big deal. So just zooming around the house, trying to find different ways to make it look good. Again, this build, I spent a lot of time on the roof, trying to make the roof, fit the style and actually look good as well. As you can see, that's what I'm doing here, sort of joining them together. I wanted them to come up onto the roof like they are now, but it didn't really work. It just wouldn't fit how I wanted it to. I would love to create, and I don't know how well this would work. I'd love to create, I don't know, maybe I have to try in a different house, like have this sort of curved roof coming all the way up to the top, like where it is now, and then sort of curving down the other side as well. I think that could look really cool. Not sure how well it would work. Anyways, borrowing obviously from the design of the larger version, I've done the little popped and locked windows as well because I think that looks pretty damn cool. You will have noticed I did enter a cheat there, a shorts cheat. So I got a mod. It's called cheat shortcuts. It's really, really awesome. It's what they need to do with the actual game, which I don't know why they haven't yet. Basically, what it does, that mod, it means you can just open the cheat window, press M, press enter, and that will do move objects for you, and then do it again to turn it off. And also, instead of doing that stupidly long unlock cheat, you just type U and hit enter, and it'll unlock everything for you, which again is awesome. I will do a video on that, or I may have already done the video before this video. It'll be today sometime. I'll do a video on that mod and sort of how you can set it up and use it because it is super, super useful. If you don't use any other mod, but you like to use cheats, then this is probably a mod you will want to use, I would suggest. Anyways, so that was really helpful when I was doing this. It saved typing out stupidly long cheats all the time. Yeah, so doing the rear of the house now, trying to get a design that I'm happy with. Getting some boots on the house. I always think they look kind of like little shoes when you put them on like that. I don't know, that looks kind of cool. Yeah, so just changing up the shape a little bit so I can curve them up towards the ceiling of the house or the roof of the house. There is no roof access in this particular build, just because the upstairs is quite small and because I end up putting in 2 bedrooms, it takes up a lot of the space and not really any more room for additional stairs. I wanted to, initially this was just going to be a sort of a 1-bedroom kind of house and just have like the whole upstairs be the bedroom, but I couldn't really get it to how I wanted it to go. And initially, because this was supposed to be a starter home, that really wasn't going to work because I wanted it to have 2 bedrooms anyway. But yeah, so here I am just adjusting the roofs a little bit, bringing them down. This is why I wanted to try and get the sort of arching curved roof aspect going on. But doing it the way I was trying to do it there wasn't going to work. I know how to do it, but that wasn't the way. And it would have required a little bit of changing of the design. So I was like, forget it. Do it next time. Do it next time. Don't need to do it now. Trying to do some floor trims around the roofs here, but didn't turn out how I wanted it to because it sometimes like clipped through some walls I didn't want it to, so I left that out instead. Trying to pick where the entrance is going to go, and I thought, oh, diagonal entrance, this is the time to use it. So the color scheme for this house, you may have already seen from the thumbnail, of course, is in fact just like the sort of main color is green instead of, I think last time was that sort of red color. Obviously I didn't want to do the exact same design as last time, so I mixed it up with the colors. Went with green, so obviously we have a lot of grass balconies and a lot of green walls. Those are not the walls I go with. That is not a good color. There's not a lot of nice green wallpaper in this game. I'm not gonna lie. I looked for a while, could not find many. Yeah, so I thought it was quite nice because it created, I don't know, it just really blended in with a sort of green sort of grass and everything. I think there is a green roof texture, but obviously nothing that looks like grass, but I could have done like a green roof. But I like the white sweeping curves, looks quite nice. Just figuring out how I wanted to do the windows here. Popped and locked a bit of wall that, I don't know why. I don't know why I call it pop and lock, and it's just fun to say, I guess. It's more fun to say than I pulled a wall segment out and I thought it looked quite good. It's more fun to say I popped and locked it, you know? That's exactly what I did. But yeah, so that's where I was sort of messing around with the floor trims again, because they weren't sitting quite how I wanted to. But in the end, it kind of worked out for the best instead. Of course, I didn't mention this already. I mentioned this in every build video, but of course this is available for download on the gallery. If you don't want to bother searching for the house, you can click the link in the description below, and that will link you directly to the gallery download on the website, and then you can add it to your game from there. Or of course, you can search for my origin ID in the gallery, which my origin ID is exactly the same as my YouTube name, which is The Sim Supply. So you'll be able to find me that way, and you can follow me on the gallery for any future postings, and you'll be able to find it very easily. So now I'm just working out the downstairs layout. So I wanted, oh yeah, this is where I figured out I had a lighting issue, and I was like, why is this glitching? And then I realized it's because that curved balcony up above where I sort of pushed it in. That's what I was talking about earlier. So I just pulled it out, fix up the lighting issue. Yeah, because it wasn't actually covering the room, which is why the lighting was, outside lighting was kind of weird. Yeah, so the downstairs is pretty much two spaces, like a living area and a kitchen, and of course a downstairs bathroom right there. A lot of rotating going on here. Now, this is where I was trying to figure out the layout for upstairs. Originally, this was going to be one bedroom, but I couldn't figure out how I wanted to fit in one bedroom and an ensuite bathroom. I just couldn't get a design that sort of worked particularly well. So instead, it somehow worked out easier to design putting in two bedrooms instead of one, which is kind of interesting anyways. So I was trying to divide it up and get all these kind of shapes. So what I did in the end is I did that, and then I popped and locked the exterior, or the rear wall just there, a little bit further out. And you'll see this is where I'm getting close to the $20,000 limit already. We're up to like $14,300 already, or simoleons already, and there's no furniture. And you know, the dreams of a starter home, a futuristic starter home, were lost. I mean, I think if I had just made this a one-level house instead of two levels, it probably would have been achievable. Rather than doing a two-story family home. But, you know, you live and you learn, I guess. Yeah, you live and you learn. So just an archway there into the kitchen area. So this the area where the front door comes in, this is obviously the living room. And through that sort of archway is the kitchen. Putting the doorways upstairs. And yeah, this $17,000 already. We're not going to be a starter home. I was still trying to do a starter home at this point, so I put in some cheap beds. I was like, we can do it, we can do it. I was like, nah, probably not going to make it to a starter home after all. Sorry, guys. Sorry, because I did have quite a few requests to do a starter version, but it just wasn't going to happen with this particular build. And I didn't want to go back to the drawing board because I'd already come so far before I realized I wasn't going to make it. My bad. So, again, still trying to go for the starter home. So I put in cheap cabinets. I don't even know why I was trying at this point because we're already at $18,700. Putting in the invisible lights from Buy to Bug. Around the house just to light it up. I always use those to start off with and then just put in my own lights later on. That is useful to sort of light up the area to know what you're working with before you start placing furniture. So going for the cheapo kitchen, which looks not in the slightest bit futuristic. Again, disclaimer with the furnishing. The furnishing is not particularly futuristic just because it's not really possible to do anything particularly futuristic, but I did my best, I guess. I kind of just did nice furnishing in the end rather than anything futuristic because it's only so much you can do with non-futuristic items. There you go. Already over $20,000. 20,065, and now it's going up because I'm doing a lot of gardening. I thought for this house I wanted to do like lots of landscaping on the balconies because in the previous one it wasn't that much except from the roof. There was like some shrubs and that, but I wanted to kind of go all out this time around. Giant hedges, got rid of those because that looks stupid. So instead used a bunch of those because I kind of looked a little bit better. Make sure they don't clip through the wall. Nice. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't add a bin in the kitchen. I just remembered, did not add a bin in the kitchen. There was a bin outside. Because I remember I always forget to put bins in houses. So I was like, oh, yeah, I'll put in the bin outside first so I don't forget. I didn't forget the outside bin. I forgot to put the interior bin, though, which is, I guess, a little bit of a shame. But, you know, you live and you learn. As I said earlier, you live and you do learn, I guess. Went all out with the roof, lots of flowers on the roof. Because I posted a picture of this on Twitter, and I was like, and someone said, "How do you get on the roof to mow, to mow the roof?" And I'm like, well, this is the future, so obviously, hover lawnmowers exist. Obviously, that's the easiest solution there. I decided to use that desk actually, which I guess would probably come from the spy career. I don't know. I've never actually done it, so I wouldn't know. Spy or maybe the criminal. I don't know. The desk looks futuristic, and I use that sort of futuristic looking computer thing. So I don't know. The little desk area is somewhat futuristic, I guess. So I get excited for that. Use some metal flooring there to, I don't know, make it stand out a bit, make it look pretty cool, if you know what I mean. Yeah, no, but I'm pretty happy with the furnishings here. And again, of course, you saw I used shelves there. I toned down the shelves a little bit in this future house, which I know you're going to be upset. There's not as many shelves as the previous house. Okay, calm down. No, whoa, don't call me that. Jeez, okay. Look, you know, there's a time in every man's life where he's got to stop putting so many shelves in futuristic houses. And this was the one. I still did use a lot of shelves though. Not as many though. So, you know, I'm a little bit addicted to shelves. I'm trying to cut that habit in future houses. So, you know, I've got my patch on, my shelving patch to try and kick the habit, but it just keeps coming back. Anyways, enough of that. So I was trying to do a shower and a bathtub in that bathroom. Would not fit. So I just ended up with a toilet and a sink. Don't think there's any... No, there is a bathtub. There's a bathtub in the ensuite bathroom upstairs. So we're good if you need a bathtub for some reason. Of course, just adding the usual bathroom stuff in there. Nothing particularly futuristic, because there's nothing really futuristic you can do with it. So, just the usual stuff, I guess. Couple of bathrobes, so you can get nice and comfy after your shower. I decided to put the TV under the stairs, because otherwise that space under the stairs would be pretty dead, because you can't really do anything with it. Otherwise, I'd probably normally put a desk and a computer under the stairs, but obviously the desk is on the other side of the room, so it kind of made sense to put the TV there. I was trying to find a nice rug to fit in that area. I thought that looked kind of futuristic. It's like, whoa, wacky futuristic rug. Watch out, more shelves coming in. Coming in hot. Only 6 shelves there though, so I know you'll be a little bit disappointed that there aren't more shelves. But I did my best. I was trying to cut back. I swear. So we're up to $54,000 right now. Not exactly starter material. I think this ends up being like $70,000 or $80,000. So I kind of overshot that that $20,000 budget. But I mean, once I got to the point where I decided, yeah, this isn't a starter anymore. I went all out with furnishing and that, not just doing skimping furnishings. Yeah, so I did that matching sort of metal floor underneath the stairs there, just because I thought it had a nice little bit of detail there. And we get a nice pot plant under the stairs as well. A little bit of detail, a little bit of greenery. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, I ended up putting a couple of mirrors behind the shelves because, I don't know, I think it was kind of cool. Mirrors are nice. So of course we get a couple of pot plants on there. This house, again, does not have as many pot plants as the last one. Trying to stray away from, the same futuristic design. Like I said earlier, I'm trying to make this one a little bit different from the previous one because, doing the same thing over and over again isn't always that enthusing or exciting. So try to mix it up a little bit. Little apple and a pear. Pretty standard stuff. I think I do like a little tram car, and I think I do the ferry on the other one. Yeah, there they are. Ah, that's nice. It's beautiful. A little reading chair there next to the study area, so you can read a book. Oh yeah, no, there is a bookcase. Because I was like, the bookcase behind the desk you obviously can't access, but then I put the other one next to the desk that you can, so it's all good. Yeah, so coming in to revamp the kitchen because the cheapo version was kind of crappy. Crappy? I was gonna say crummy and then crappy, then I kind of mixed them together and said crumpy. Yeah, so it was kind of crumpy. Oh, what was the Oh. Damn it! I was trying to remember. I was trying to remember in Mean Girls where she mixed a couple of words together, and she's like, "I meant to say something else." Damn it! I can't remember that. Good movie though. Good movie. Yeah, so anyways, back to where it was. Kitchen, got some nice little plate cabinets, and I'm hiding those sort of wall lights behind the cabinets and the fridge and all that, because it lights up the room quite nicely and you don't see the lights, so which is always quite good. I could use those invisible lights, but those sort of invisible bite-a-bug lights don't provide the nicest lighting, so I don't really want to use them most of the time for sort of actual lighting. So this bedroom, I went pretty crazy with a sort of light pink / peachy color scheme in the master bedroom. I thought it looked quite nice actually, so I went with it. Kind of went all out. You know, in the future they like pink and peach colors, so that's what I did. Ensuite is done. That was it. Just a couple of things. I was trying to because this room is an odd shape. It was kind of hard to find something that would fit that well. Oh yeah, damn it! I did the same thing in this build as I did in the last one actually. With this bed, I didn't fully test this bed, which is what I didn't do with the last one either, because it's not a problem that it's next to the wall there, because I think they can get in that anyways. But when I put all the shelves on the wall, I don't know if that blocks them or anything. I don't know. Hopefully not. You'll have to let me know. Otherwise I might have to fix that. I don't know. Anyways, don't know if that works entirely, but going through and furnishing it, pretty standard furnishings here, you know, wardrobe, mirror. There's not a lot of room in this bedroom, so, you know, I did my best. A little bookcase over there, and a little, go for a, I think, yeah, a little light pink sort of coloured sofa there as well. That was quite nice. A couple of pot plants, and then I think I do a clock on the wall, and I think that's more or less it, just a couple of lights here and there. I think that's kind of the bedroom. Is it? Oh, and a little light. Yes! Get that light right in there. Nice. Oh, and a tissue box. That's good stuff. So this is the single bedroom, 3x3 box room, but I mean, at least you got nice windows, so that's always good. I went for that sort of light blue color scheme in this one. Quite light colors in the future. They like lighter colors. Oh, went ahead and used a llama painting again. I love that. I love that sort of painting. I think that's one of the ones you unlock when you use the unlock cheat. I like that painting because it's so colorful and it can sort of match with any room because of all the colors in it, which is really, really handy. So just add the pop of color to that little box room, which I thought was quite nice. Just adding a little table area and I think a barbecue up here as well. So you can come out here on this little grass balcony there and barbecue and have a nice outdoor dining experience. It's pretty nice. So just going through and doing some terrain painting around the house, you know, a little bit of dirt outline there. And then we'll jump into the screenshots in just a moment's time. So here we go. Here's the front of the house and the entrance down there with a beautiful futuristic looking bin. I'm just going around the exterior of the house, getting all the angles. There's the table there. I mean, that table is probably not entirely safe, but it's the future, so they probably have hover dining chairs. So I guess you fall, the chair will hover to safety. It is the future after all. Going around the outside of the house. A lot of plants on the house. I really like how it kind of looks like it's, you know, a little bit more natural. And there's a nice shot of the entrance from a lower angle. Then we'll jump inside to the living room. Here it is. So you've got those nice mirrors and shelves there on the left. TV under the stairs. Here's the little office desk area. We got your futuristic desk and plenty of shelves there, of course. The kitchen area. Nice large windows outside there. And the dining table on the right. You can see the dining table on the left there as well. Little shoes by the front door if you didn't catch that earlier. Oh, there's that colourful llama painting. Looking damn fine indeed. Another little angle of that small bedroom. A little shoebox room. But thanks guys for watching. And of course, like I said earlier, the download link is below. Or you can search it on the gallery by searching my origin ID, The Sim Supply. But yeah, and here is the ensuite bathroom. So yeah, make sure you suggest any other future builds that you want to see down below. Here's the floor plan screenshots. But I will see you next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching and have an awesome day.